thought I took that one down. What's going on, y'all? Friday night, isn't it? Yeah. I hope I deleted the right one. Happy Friday. It's Central Casting time, y'all. Am I live? I'm getting rusty again, y'all. Happy Friday. For real. Hello, Chew. Can you hear me? How's everybody doing? Mike Smith, how are you? 5x5. Appreciate it, man. Can you see me? I gotta play homemade music, man. Don't want to take a chance. Hello, Carol. Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night. Laura K, nice to see you, brother. Nice to see you, man. Friday night. How's everybody doing? Put that thumbs up, y'all. I got to practice. Can y'all hear me? Doing good, Super Dave. Hope you are too. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello, Curious Georgia. Can you hear me? I think they're pulling my leg. For real. Hello, Mike B. Rage against the machine, y'all. Welcome in. Hello, Buckeye Jim. Laura K, good to see you. 5x5. Nobody's pulling my leg. We got 8 in the chat. I was going to do a drawing tonight, but I'm not prepared, y'all. We don't have members. That's my fault, right? We don't have any members anymore, y'all. For real. Please, I promise, next week. Hello, Laura K. For real, y'all. Good to see y'all. Happy Friday night, y'all. I have a good time every time I go live. With you all, I do. I really do, y'all. Yeah, I got another version of that, I believe. Let's see. I played both versions, y'all. How you doing, Buckeye Jim? Good to see y'all. It's Friday night. They thought I was down and out, y'all. I'm not down and out, okay? You know, Super Dave is going to rock and roll. They're going to keep it going and screaming out into the night, searching for the wrong ride. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes, catch the glowing morning skies, shining pretty by my side. Hold on tight, enjoy the ride. I'm not out. I am not out. You may fall, but get right back up. You know what I mean, y'all? Never stay down. I got something to talk about, y'all. It's Friday night. Yeah. Want to know why you are not getting YouTube money? Give me the link. YouTube and message, whatever. Don't worry about it. Thank y'all. Happy Friday night. Enjoy the ride, y'all. Enjoy the ride. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes. That's right. I'm still standing. hold on tight, enjoy the ride. Yeah, Rage, I know you go around flirting with everybody, right? Happy Friday night, y'all. Laura K, good to see y'all. Thank you. I go away 2 weeks or 10 days, y'all. People give up on me like, he's out. He's out. Well, Buckeye Jim, Super Dave is not out. Once again, I shall rise. Except I got to wait 90 days, y'all. Super Dave, if there's any music on my channel you like, it's safe to use. I'm watching out this time, y'all. For real. You go down, but you get up, you know? That's what it's all about, y'all. Central casting for at least act like it, you know? Fake it till you make it. I've had a time, y'all. Look, it's not about monetization or anything, y'all. It's about the family here. Everybody, you know? All of you all. Y'all mean so much to the channel and the community. It's nothing to do with all that. What should help is get the mugs and everything, y'all. That's why I was asking for next Friday night. Did I say Friday or next week? Yeah. If we can do a drawing for everybody, you know, but still be one winner, y'all. Everybody that comes in the chat, you know. So yeah, it's all good, y'all. At least say it's cool, Super Dave. We're look, the members for real, y'all. I don't know what else to do but laugh about it, y'all. For real. I'm like, what am I going to do, y'all? Hey, that was like a piggy bank, y'all. That I could run to and get them mugs and everything for you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I was going to talk a little bit about central casting tonight. I was. I got to be careful. I also remember something else I brought up when they took my live stream down. I don't even have a strike, y'all. For real, I don't have a warning on my channel. One, I remember like a couple years ago, it took 3 years for it to go away. A warning. But somebody was like, man, don't even bring up. Look, YouTube, I want my dang monetization back now. For real. It's like, no, you're going to have to wait 90 days. For real, y'all. Look, nobody got time for that. For real. How you doing, Daryl Calhoun? Good to see you, man. For real. Without Super Dave's channel, where would we go, y'all? You know what I'm saying? What a great community, all of you. You know, that's what it's about, is the community, y'all. You know, I appreciate everybody that has given to my channel. Like I say, it helps with things around here. I mean, it takes money to run a YouTube channel, y'all, for real. But yeah, happy Friday night. Curious Georgia, it's so good to see you again back in my chat. All of you, for real. I was like, man, they knocked me down, but I'm going to get up. I'm just going to be a little bit more careful, y'all. YouTube now has AI, you know. It does. It now has its very own AI. Just like you go over and Grok is over there at X, Twitter, whatever, you know. All these platforms are now like, we're going to catch you. We're going to get you. They got that AI, y'all. And I remember like 2 weeks ago, they shut down. You know, YouTube shut down for like 8 hours. Mike Smith in the chat remembers. For real, y'all. I was like, man, maybe they're putting AI in YouTube. Maybe they did. Because now YouTube has AI. For real, y'all. If you've been watching, hello, Mr. Willie. Willie's Desert Hangout. Yeah, thank you. I don't use no AI anywhere, y'all. Hey, these people like selling what do you call it, y'all? Electronic Ouija board is what somebody called it. That's pretty much what it is. It's an electronic Ouija board. You playing with something. I don't even have to talk about it. Y'all already know, you know, for real. Let me read the chat. Yeah, I remember that too, Banks. Hello, Sheikah. I was just asking, can we have a drawing next week? I'm not really prepared. That means I owe one for this month still, and I'll do one next month. But I want to do it next week because I got a lot on my mind and everything, y'all. And it'll be everybody's name placed in the bowl that comes in the chat. If it takes 50 names or whatever, y'all, everybody will stand a chance. For real, for that beautiful mug and coaster set. It won't just be for the coaster by itself. It'll be the mug and the coaster set all together, okay? Just give me one more week, y'all. YouTube have, look, getting up from a fall like that, y'all. I'm embarrassed. I get it, y'all. I'm like, man, I'm ashamed of this. Here I come out here on a YouTube channel expecting, and people, you know, expecting much more. I feel like I let everybody down, y'all. But anyway, yeah. I'm like, man, I need to cover my head up, y'all, with a bag or something, you know? And come right out here and be like, man, I'm too ashamed, y'all. Sounds special. Laura K, thank you for coming in. Teacher Crizzy, hello. Welcome in. I was watching you this morning. I was going to try to come in on your channel. I was. But you already had somebody up there, so I was like, well, maybe some other time, you know? Nothing to be embarrassed about. Well, thank you, Mike Smith. I appreciate it. To get out here in front of this camera, y'all. Hello, Wayne the Pain. Good to see you. Thank you. Happy Friday night. I hope everybody's doing very well and having an awesome day. It is Friday night in America. It's 7:37 p.m. on this beautiful Friday night. What is it, November? Something like that, y'all. You know how I am. It's November 21st on a Friday. Kind of sounds spooky, y'all. For real. But we don't want to make it spooky or anything. Yeah, we have 19 in the chat, and I really appreciate it, y'all. I want to talk a little bit about central casting still. Not show any of my videos or anything, but shows a little bit of related stuff. And something I was also wondering about. But before I get to all that, I wanted to show you for this Friday night, really, y'all, 3-Eye Atlas. You know, NASA has come up with a new 3-Eye Atlas picture. I wanted you to see it, you know. I just have to be able to find it. It's the way it is around here, y'all. Astronomy vibes, yeah. I was like, man, that can't be 3-Eye Atlas. Do you really want to see it? NASA. I said NASA, okay? NASA, y'all. NASA come up with these pictures. I'm like, man, NASA's not even putting pictures out, y'all, but they did. They put this they put this one picture up. I'm like, man, what happened? You know? But I can't find it. Ain't that crazy, y'all? I got it. Yeah, I got it right here. NASA's picture, y'all, of 3-Eye Atlas. Be like, man, NASA just released another high definition photo. It's right here on Twitter. I don't want to play a lot of videos tonight, y'all. But as you can see on the screen, this is this is this is 3-Eye Atlas, y'all. It says it right there at the top. If NASA put it out there, y'all, you got to believe it. You know, like, man, this is 3-Eye Atlas. All these astronomers out here, They ain't even getting nowhere close to it, y'all. For real. I'm like, man, what happened? It did have a blue hue to it. So, yeah, it still has somewhat of a blue hue. I'm kind of trying to figure out where the tail of this thing, y'all. Being this is a comic, you know. I got to be careful, y'all. Hello, Stacy Sela. For real. Like YouTube, you know, they don't want you to put real stuff up, you know. So, but it does say NASA released another high-definition photo of Three Eye Atlas from Astronomy Vibes. Just want y'all to see that. I'll take it down. Like, if this blew your mind, I get it, y'all. Because who would have known Three Eye Atlas looks like this, you know? For real. So, YouTube, I appreciate you letting me still stream and everything. And, you know, I just share some of the good news out there that NASA put up a new photo of Three Eye Atlas. You know, being that's the kind of stuff that you want us to put out there, you know. So, yeah. And I am a truther, y'all. So, yeah, I'm trying to put the truth out there. Like, man, what's going on? Man, forgot laundry be. Yeah. The rest of the night won't be like that. But, yeah, I want to just start out and show everybody, like, Three Eye Atlas. It's progressed. You know, it's getting closer and everything. Did your grandbaby draw that? No, that was released by Atlas. It said it. By Astronomy Vibes. It's right there on Twitter. All you got to do is look it up, y'all. Kind of like central casting, you know. You're not going to get exactly what you're expecting, Laura K. You're like, man, I was looking for something, you know, like, well, that's Three Eye Atlas today, y'all. You can't worry about last week, you know, as the future. Who knows what tomorrow holds? It could look like something different, you know, tomorrow. So that was like today's shot, y'all. NASA, you never get a straight answer for real, y'all. NASA would take something like that and sell it. Yeah. How much you think they'll get? For real, y'all. I was having a good time with y'all. Whatever, y'all. If people don't get it, then it's all good, y'all. I got to be careful with YouTube, you know. So, yeah, let's proceed with the live stream on a Friday night. Yeah, thank y'all. Central casting. It's in the title. Reptilian bloodlines. I didn't want to start here, but I will. This was Jesse Ventura. You remember him, right? Ain't but a minute and a half long video. Listen to this, y'all. I'll start right here then.
Bizarre stuff, to say the least. Talking about reptilians. The reptilian itself is so far-fetched to me. This is like the biggest fantasy you could write about. And yet you're here with a straight face telling me it's real.
I'm telling you that it's real. These reptilian people in positions of power are literally coming from another dimension.
Jesse doesn't buy it, but he's thrown for a loop when an alternative historian claims that U.S. presidents come from a reptilian bloodline.
Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, they all come from this one bloodline?
That is absolutely true. That's coming from Burke's Peerage, which is the premier genealogical research firm in the world.
Burke's Peerage is the definitive guide to royal family trees. Its research shows that nearly every U.S. president has ties to British and French royal families.
You can call them reptilians.
Sure, some are connected through distant cousins. But what does it matter if our leaders are actually reptilians?
In the big picture, we're hearing about global government today. Mm-hmm. And obviously, if all our hierarchy are reptilian, wouldn't this then be a global reptilian takeover of the Earth? Is that accurate?
It is accurate, and there is a new world order forming, and we know that people from this bloodline are the ones in positions of power. So it only makes sense that if there's going to be a global government in the future, it will be ruled by one of these
Reptilians, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want y'all to forget, and I'm sure you won't forget, where we're moving into. No, I'm not pushing YouTube. I'm just going to be Super Dave, y'all, and do what I do. Yeah. I'm like, if they take it down, they take it down. You got to push them to the limit, y'all. But I want to remind y'all, we're in this new world order coming, you know. How are we going to stay out of the system and all this stuff, you know? To be able to stay out of the system, you got to identify who's running the system. Pretty much. Like, man, these new files and emails coming out. We're being told now we got to take a side. Now you better take a side. It's another trap. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Do you get it yet? For real. Let me read the chat a little bit. Yeah. We have their relatives in the back pond. For real? I'm sure the alligators will take care of them. No. Yes, I remember Jesse. Wasn't he a governor? He was a governor, wasn't he? Looks like NASA put a child's drawing. Look, that's what they had to offer out there. That's pretty much what they're saying we're getting from NASA. There's a bunch of scribble, you know? Like, no, that my grandchild didn't draw that, y'all. But yeah, get back to central casting. We're being run by something other than us. You know, 13 families in charge. Who is it, y'all? The committee of 300? I think it's a bunch of reptilians, entities, or whatever, you know. Satan's little workers, little helpers and everything, y'all. Happy Friday night. Older Bones. Hello, NASA Operation Paperclip. What could go wrong? Yeah, he was a governor and WWE wrestler. That's right. Hello, CSE drivers. Gates, Schwab said, save the MZ bugs. Eat the bugs, y'all. Hello, Mr. Super Sidewinder. I was going to do a drawing tonight, y'all. Thank y'all all 20 for listening and being here. Everybody that comes next week for the super drawing, everybody, not just the members. Yeah, I wasn't set up for that tonight. But it'll be next week for that coaster and mug set. And everybody will have an equal chance. Just want to put that out there. So, yeah, if I laugh and comment in between videos and all this stuff, y'all, we'll get back to normal around here. YouTube won't be threatening me. You know, it'd just be like normal videos. So, yeah, being run by whom? The powers. What is that one hand? You remember that? I got this government book, y'all, this book that came out a long time ago. The Hidden Hand. I'm sure there's a lot more than one in the hidden hand. You know, there's more than one hand that's put in, you know. For real, y'all. It's not just one. If it is, I hadn't identified it yet, you know. Who is the hidden hand? But I wasn't going to go there tonight, y'all. Like Super Dave, what are you doing? Central casting. Let's get back to that a little bit. I think I'm going somewhere. I hope I am, y'all. For real. Yeah, let's go back to central casting a little bit. If I can just remember where I was at. This picture of Trump Trump gave a speech the other day. You remember that, right? He delivers remarks from the Saudi prince. You remember? I was like, man, I was watching this quite a bit. And I kept staring at this, at the speech, at him. I could see, like I could see with Joe Biden. You know, maybe I have to turn the volume down here. I want to show it to you. If you hadn't seen it, I wanted you to see this. This is how I identify. I stare at these people's faces and I slow them down and I speed them up and I look at them up real close. And I can see his eyelids are poking through a mask. I can see that. I don't know if you can see that. It's whose eyes, I don't know. If it's a robot or reptilian, I hate to poke fun at anybody. And I'm not poking fun. I'm identifying what I see is somebody or something under a mask. I can see the mask real small and thin over the eyelids. I can see that. I don't know if anybody else can see that. When I pause this, I can see the outline of the eyelids and the separation of the mask right up through there. I don't know if y'all can see that. And I'm like, man, this man's wearing a mask, just like Biden. I don't believe this is the true man that's running our country by name. Just saying, y'all. I mean, I'm not here to put him down or anything tonight. But I swear I see it. And I've never said that. And I hate to swear, y'all. I hate to. But really, I can see it. Can y'all see it? When you watch these live streams or whatever they are, you know, the White House videos, if you zoom in on it, I zoomed a lot better in with my cell phone. But I could see it tonight, right there on my screen, the same way I just described it to you. Discoloration of the eyelids. You might say, well, he gets on a tanning bed. At 79 years old, he still gets on a tanning bed. So what if he does? But I still see the separation between the eyelids and some type of mask, real thin over the eyelid, in which it never moves. Only the eyelid moves, y'all. But let me get on with the program tonight. Thank y'all for being here on a Friday night. He's probably part reptile. Yeah. If you notice, Trump's height and weight changes too. I remember Joe Biden, after you said that, Joe Biden, he came out, he was like 7 foot tall, y'all. I was like, man, this ain't the same dude. They think they fooling somebody, y'all. It's central casting, for real. Trump has seemed to gotten a little bit shorter anyway. Just saying, y'all. Let me show you this, because it goes in with central casting. I'm trying to connect some dots here, y'all. For real. I'm like, man, what happened? Another politician glitches. For real. You're going to like this one, y'all. Have y'all seen this? Let me know if you've seen this. Representative John Larson, Democrat of Connecticut. Another politician robot glitch. Watch this real close, y'all. Good to see you, Daryl and Wayne DePayne and Mr. Super Sidewinder, Older Bones. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me check your channel here, Older Bones. Bones Jones. I don't know yet. Turn you blue or whatever. Watch this glitch, y'all. I'm going to play this. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. You remember Mitch McConnell froze up. You remember, right? The lady tapped his elbow. I don't have that video handy, but I showed it a while back. Hello, John P. Yeah. The only way YouTube is going to stop me from discussing, things like this is they're just going to have to separate my channel from the YouTube itself, because I think I'm just trying to reveal a little bit of truth out there, that who are we dealing with, But watch this person, y'all. You're going to be surprised.
Don't worry, no one on the Republican side in the House and Senate who control both the House and Senate is going to speak up and challenge us. But we need to protect Americans' privacy and their.
Did y'all see that? Y'all see how that man froze up? Let's go back here and start it over. Watch how that happened, y'all. Representative politician out of Connecticut, Democrat. Watch here. I'll do it again. He froze up like Mitch McConnell did.
Don't worry, no one on the Republican side in the House and Senate who control both the House and Senate is going to speak up and challenge.
And then his voice slows down like he's been programmed, or like it's coming out of a robot or something like that. Central casting. Is it starting to kind of like match up, like put the puzzle together, Just saying, y'all. We're not being run by normal people. You'd think these people came out of an asylum or some kind of crazy house, y'all. But once you realize we're not dealing with the same type of human being that you and I are, then you start to realize that these people, they just want total control. And I hope somebody that's never been here is white. If you want me to play it again, I'll play it again, y'all. Watch how they froze. It's crazy, y'all.
Don't worry, no one on the Republican side in the House and Senate who control both the House and Senate is going to speak up and challenge us.
Once you start seeing it with your own eyes and you like realization starts to set in, at first you're in shock, like I was, a while back. I'm like, man, these are not people like me and you. Let me go ahead and play a little bit more. Let's try to match it all up together. We'll play something different, y'all. Let's see what this lady has to say. Watch here.
From another dimension. We are up against Satan's dark kingdom, and you cannot fight that physically. You fight that in your prayer closet. I see it all the time on social media. Why don't we just rise up? It's us against them. It's how many billions against 13 families? Yes. And those 13 families are demonic entities. So the way we fight this is in the spirit. We fight them with our spiritual weapons of warfare, our belt of truth, our helmet of salvation, our shield of faith, sword of the spirit, which is the word of God. We fight them, y'all, in the spirit. And you know what the enemy hates? He hates when you know who you are in Christ. He hates when you know the truth. He hates when you know who your true enemy is. He hates when you remain calm and rooted in Christ. He hates when you know what your weapons are and you know how to use them. Know that everything that we are watching is political theater. Everything that we are watching is a distraction. It is there to rile you up, to get you distracted from the root of how this world is ran and operated, and that is spiritual by demonic entities. This is not a physical battle. This is a spiritual battle, and we fight it by remaining calm and peaceful and rooted in Christ. We are up against literal demonic entities from another dimension. We are up against Satan's dark kingdom, and you cannot fight that physically. You fight that in your prayer closet. I see it all the time on social media.
I wasn't trying to play it again. I was trying to play the beginning that you didn't hear in the begin with. We are fighting against demonic entities. It's 100% real. Yes. Hello, Naslaver. How you doing, ma'am? I was talking about a little central casting tonight, because the central casting is mostly filled with demonic entities that are acting like people, that put on these masks, you know, the technology they have, voice changing equipment, you name it. They have it. They know what they're doing with it, and they're moving it with this script that they're playing, you know, and nobody really realizes who's really running the show. Just saying, y'all. I mean, we think we know, but if you could pull the mask off of one of them so-called politicians, who would it be under there, you know? I saw a picture the other day of Elon Musk from the side. Listen to me, y'all. I wish I'd have saved it. I promise you, like 3 days ago, from the side. Elon Musk. And I was like, man, that don't look like Elon Musk. That looks like Peter Thiel from the side. Just saying, just putting it out there. It's my thought. It's my channel. I'm just sharing what I experienced. Elon Musk was with the president. You know, the president brought Elon Musk back on the scene just a few days ago. And I was like, man, I saw it looked just like Peter Thiel from the side. I'm telling you. It ain't my imagination. It's what I saw. And I kind of maybe thinking about maybe believing it, you know. Is Elon Musk even playing two parts? It sounds crazy, y'all. But it's central casting. And that's what they do. Hello, Cherie Stroud. Hello. Good to see you and thank you. I wouldn't have never believed that the good Lord would have shown me these type of things. I have nobody else to credit but the good Lord. Just saying, y'all, I have to share the truth as I see it. All right, here's another little video. And I think I lost a little video from Roseanne Barr. Oh, my God. Roseanne Barr is what she said. But let me go ahead and play this. Be very careful. That includes me, your host, and any other of these hosts out here is talking about things and maybe they necessarily do know or necessarily don't know. Because a lot of times I see these, I was like, man, with this central casting thing, I see a lot of these bigger channels starting to realize and starting to see, like, who are we being run by? The truth is, the real truth was really out there. If I could pinpoint it, I'd have a target on me. Just saying. If I knew 100% without a doubt, because obviously only a very few, if anybody, really knows. It's in that book, y'all, about what is it? The hidden hand. It's in that book that nobody is to mumber any of it. Just saying, y'all, listen to this video. This is for entertainment purposes. Please be very careful. Please.
So there's a lot of talk about the list that's coming out. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of advice here. What is being spoken about that list is going to be very G-rated. In the beginning of my awakening, I didn't want to believe this. I didn't want to see the truth in this. And I learned a very, very tough lesson in this. This is for entertainment purposes only. I dug a little too deep. I plunged myself into a darkness that took me over a year to dig myself out of. There are some videos that float around and people will share them. Videos of things being done to the innocent that will shatter you into a million pieces. And this took me a long time to get over. And I watched a 7-second clip. And they say that 9 of the 12 that researched what I saw 7 seconds of, it was hundreds of hours of it, did something to themselves. And everybody's always made jokes.
Let me interrupt this video. Not for a special broadcast, but let me say, the island, all this information about this island and information that's going to be scrubbed, that will never make it to the public. Something they've been talking about for years. Something that was brought up earlier this year and pushed to the side. You remember the distraction up under that tent? The hologram man. The thing that never really happened. That a whole lot of people think that happened, His spouse is Erica. You remember all that, y'all? Of course. It's all central casting, y'all. The truth will set us free, y'all. It really will. I was like, man, I lost my point what I was going to talk about, y'all. How I was going to explain that, Hello, Van Life. Sprite, I'm just back as this for now. Well, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Van Life, thank you. Huggers. Nez Lover, thank you for always being here and sharing me out. Thank you, everyone. I changed the account to avoid stalking man. I ain't worried about a stalking man. I'm worried about YouTube, for real. Got to share the truth, y'all. You can't let them stop you for anything, Soul 7 music, just got to do it in a different fashion. Put the truth out there in the best way you know how without really hitting it real hard, But the point I was going to make, this island. Yeah. There's like 2 points in here there's so many points in here that you could make. I was hearing, I don't even really want to get into it, about the island. Having a place on the highest part of this island. I need to research it a little bit more, like a chapel or a church. Unspoken things. I don't know, y'all. I can't really detail it if I don't know. But that's kind of like a clue to what I was going to say. Yeah, let me finish playing this video, y'all.
Jokes, and I hope that you guys, it's a certain female in the political world. But in the 7 seconds that I watched, I didn't know how to go on afterwards. And it took me almost a year to dig myself out of it. I collapsed in my kitchen right after I watched it. And my brother begged me to send it to him. I wouldn't send it to my worst enemy. So be very careful with what you're exposing yourself to. Be very careful digging down these rabbit holes. Remember, we're watching a movie and everything has to play out. Guard yourself, guard your energy. Your eyes and your ears are the window to your soul. Be very careful what you're watching and what you're listening to.
As we all know, the AI is putting stuff out there that you don't even know half the time what's right, what's wrong, what's real, what's not. You know what I'm saying? AI's got the internet just overwhelmed with AI videos. You know, where that's going is a whole nother story. Is it time to eat? Yeah, it's almost time. I had spaghetti a while ago, y'all. Soul 7 Music, good to see you. I saw the video she watched. It is real and absolutely horrific. Well, maybe I'm glad I didn't see that video. But what I was saying about this church on that island, if it's even a church or a ritualistic type building or whatever, unspoken, horrific, like you said, come out of there, then it may not even be about what y'all thinking. Like trafficking is only part of the story, is what I'm saying, you know? The worst of the horrific things. We can't even talk about if it was even true, you know? Just saying, y'all. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only, y'all. In case y'all didn't know, let's keep going because we don't have much longer. We're going to do that drawing next week. I'm sorry for this week. I wasn't ready for it, y'all. But if I tell you something, I'll stick to my word. Peter Thiel. We talked a little bit about him over time, you know. I just lost my story or something here. Let's see. They're putting a big old blocker thing in front of me. Peter Thiel fund offloaded Nvidia stake in third quarter. What it is, he had all this the stock or whatever in Nvidia, and he's cashed it out. And this money, I believe, they were saying was supposed to go into the future of AI. And now he's cashed it out, and he might make this bubble bust where the funds will not be there, you know? Just saying. Tech billionaire Peter Thiel hedge fund has sold off his entire stake in Nvidia during the third quarter, which is now, you know, September 30th or something like that was the end, of the third quarter of the year. The fund, Thiel Macro, sold around 537,000 shares in the AI chip front runner in the quarter. This is hurting, you know, the stock market and everything. When it comes to this AI, you know, people investing in these AI companies and all that. Peter Thiel obviously got a heads up and went out here and cashed all his in, you know. He's got his money, y'all, and he's going to run. Pretty much, I mean, he's going to go hide that money. How much money did it cost the rest of the people, you know? People losing money. because of Peter Thiel, he's cashing all his in. The state would have been worth about around $100 million as the company's closing price on September 30th. Yeah, just saying, I wanted to put that out there. We're like, man, Elon Musk from the side looks like Peter Thiel. If I wish I could show you that. I mean, I wish I could if I remembered where it was at, but it's all good. We'll find it one day. Investors and analysts will be looking to NVIDIA's third quarter results to dispel worries of a bubble as the world's most valuable company is considered a bellwether for AI demand due to its coveted chips being used in massive data centers and servers. So yeah, Peter Thiel's got his hands in the money pot, just like the rest of them, y'all. Did they take me down? I made it through. YouTube didn't take me down. Yeah, Laura K, he's going to fly to Mars. Hello, Bob. How you doing? Happy Friday night. I'm pretty much done with the show tonight. Let me see if I can find Roseanne Barr saying that. Was it Roseanne Barr? It's what she said, y'all. But would you get it, you know? Just saying. Just asking a question. You'd get it, wouldn't you? Let's see if I can spell that real quick. Turn the light on a little bit better. I believe it's Roseanne Barr. Yeah, let's see. Really quick. Yeah, this is her right here. You'd get it because she believes a lot like these other people believe. But is it going to turn out that way? It never does. So why would it this time? I found it. I'm going to show it to you. A lot of people want to believe.
I just want to reassure everybody out there that even though it don't look much like it, things are turning so good. I'm going to try to explain more when I can condense it into brief sentences. But man, things are so good. They're getting so good. Everything's starting to go right and work the right way with no devil ozone. The devil ozone is being removed up there in the penthouse of thought. You're going to see things get real good real quick. Now you just hang on there. You're going to be fine. Just hang on a few more days.
Yeah, I believe that she thinking now. Look now, this is what my thought. What other thought is there to express on this? That things are getting good. That, well, let's say up there, you know, at the house of the DC. Let's just say things are getting good. You know, the emails and the files and all these things are coming out. Like, really? I just don't believe for a minute anything's going to come out. The truth, we may never see. You know, they say the light to be shined in the darkness and all that. But what's going to happen next to divert everyone's attention? If anything, you know, just asking questions right here on my channel, y'all. Happy Friday night. Thank you all for coming in. Think about it. Think outside the box. You know, When you think outside the box, you're looking for truth. And the truth will shine its own light, you know? Be like, what they're telling us has nothing to do with the truth. Because them people up there, they don't know what the truth is, y'all. It's central casting. It's run by entities. Like the AI. These people getting into AI and asking AI questions, giving their history, giving their business, things that they should not even be sharing. The AI is just soaking everything up. You know, the AI has come in from all these years of Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. It's absorbed all the information. And it's going to know how to translate it and figure out problems. Oh, billions and billions of videos and everything. Just saying, y'all. It's a network, you know? The World Wide Web. Your phone feeds off of mine, and mine feeds off of yours, and the Wi-Fi feeds off everybody else's and everything, and the AI is within all that, and it knows everything. And the more you put in, the more it's going to know. And people giving their business, y'all. Telling their life history to the AI. Ain't that crazy? Because you never know what it can do. Just saying, y'all. Yeah. Let me turn my music on because I'm going to have to let y'all go. Yeah, let me turn my music on.
Bluetooth connected.
I'm going to rock out for the next 2.5 minutes because it's Friday night, y'all. And I might take a little trip next week. Don't be surprised if I do a little live stream and show you a little bit of where I'm at because I need a break again, y'all. Matter of fact, again, not really, because I've been right here all summer, been nowhere, you know, and just didn't have the capacity to do much of anything. Yeah. Y'all so quiet over here. I don't curse it either. Nobody got time for that. Thank you. Fukushima shrimp. Where? Japan. You know, a lot of their fish are dying off and stuff too, y'all. All the way down to Indonesia and stuff, and the Philippines. Just saying. I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a happy Friday night. God bless everyone.
Super day for rock and roll. Smashing hearts, breaking mold. Hit the streets, pound the soul. Leaving legends untold. For real, yo, what's going on? Questions hanging shadows long. Screaming out into the night. Searching for the wrong right. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes. Catch the glowing morning skies. Showing pretty by my side. Hold on tight, enjoy the ride. Space and time we bend and break. Moments lost for heaven's sake. Journey through a cosmic haze. Wandering in endless maze. Killing it with sound so loud. Feel the pulse among the crowd. Freedom come and roll the dice. Pay the price for passion's vice. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes. Catch the glowing morning skies. Showing pretty by my side. Hold on tight, enjoy the ride. Beautiful sunrise in my eyes. Catch the glow.
Thank y'all. Please don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Put the full armor of God on y'all. We're gonna need it. Enjoy the ride.
Sunrise in my eyes, catch the glow of morning skies. Showy and pretty by my side. Hold on
Tight, enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, y'all. And put the full armor of God on because we're gonna need it. Pray for everyone here. I appreciate everybody. I do. I don't know what I'd do without you, all of you, and my channel. I'm like, man, when I discover something or figure something out, or at least think I'm on to something, y'all, I have nowhere else to go but right here on my YouTube channel, for real. You know what I mean? Because everybody around me is like, we're not awake yet. You know how it is, y'all. You just can't wake them all up, you know, for real. But yeah, it's central casting, y'all. You think they're going to release some kind of file or email? Go ahead and think it, because you ain't going to see nothing. People like, man, we're back on track, y'all. For real? They got you snowed under for real, y'all. Happy Friday night, everybody. And God bless everyone. Thank you.